Paving this shit crank.
I'm the man up in this piece. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Right along. So a week from today, we got a big fight coming up. Gevonita Tank Davis against Ryan Garcia. Some people say King Ryan. Excuse me. Some people say this is the this generation's Floyd against Oscar. Do you agree?
No, man. First of all, De La Hoya was washed at that point. Prime
Was
De
he
La Hoya,
washed when he fought Floyd?
you damn right. Prime De La Hoya against Floyd, that'd have been a fight.
Right.
It was not prime. In this case, right, we have two fighters in their prime. Both undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what the difference is, okay, your man is a southpaw.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, he's definitely going to have to punch up. He
Right.
being 5'5", Ryan being 5'9".
Right.
Ryan has a 3-inch reach advantage over him as well.
So can he get around that left hook, Shannon?
Well, I mean, so I want to say this. It's a check hook and it is fast. I didn't watch them fight.
Right.
The problem is the level of competition has not been there. He's only been an interim champ. He's never won a title. He never won the world title.
But he has an extensive amateur career, though,
right? He got over 200 fights.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I told you, I fought over 100 fights.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you're young, you can go all day in the tournament. Sometimes you fight 3. And you also got to understand in the amateur fights, it's only 3 rounds, 5 for a championship or Golden Glove. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not that many rounds.
Right.
As it makes it seem when they saying you have an extensive background record like a Lomachenko. He ain't got no Lomachenko background record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He is good.
Yeah.
He is fast. I worry about the left hook, but it's so telegraphed, right?
Yeah.
In my mind, even though it's quick and sharp, it's so telegraphed that he wants to use it, and it's became the focus and the talking point around this fight.
Yeah.
I think
Tank gonna be looking for you. Not
well,
gonna sneak
I
it.
think he got other things, parts of his repertoire,
arsenal, yeah.
right, that he can use other than just that left hook.
Right.
He got a decent jab. Watched him just last night in the fight.
Yeah. And
he's selling the hell out of the fight. He was just on Mike Tyson Hot Boxing. Tank was just on All the Smoke.
Yeah.
And I watched both of them. I just feel like, with this Canelo starting to fizzle out,
Yeah.
because he's an older fighter now and he's picking
They need a new
very
one,
safe. I think whoever wins this one, I think this is going to be the biggest pay-per-view in years. I think whoever wins this one, so it's monumentous.
It's the new face of
You know
boxing.
what I'm saying? Right, that's what they've been saying, the new face of boxing. Whatever. You going to be the draw.
Yeah.
You get to be Floyd now.
Yeah,
And I think it's going to be Tank.
Do you think it helps? They say 2 nights ago, he re-signed with Mayweather Promotions, and Floyd gonna walk out with it.
I mean,
with Gevonita.
The whole thing is, I think they were thinking like, hey, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't broke, why fix it?
Right.
And I think they went back to that. I think it's good to have Floyd in the thing. And I've seen interviews.
Man. Boy, I try to hate on Floyd, man. You know what I'm saying?
Floyd was damned if you do it, damned if you don't in this situation. I'm going to tell you how. When Floyd was doing his own thing while he had his promotion coming, because Leonard Ellaby runs it, right?
Yeah.
So Floyd was in Japan and Tank was fighting. Oh, you ain't never there.
Yeah.
Okay, Floyd comes to do the promoting himself. Now you stealing all the young boys' shine.
Yeah.
So
what you want me to do?
Where do I win at? If I'm Floyd, where do I win? So Floyd damned if he do, damned if he don't.
Right.
But I'm not gonna just give up on the best fighter. He invested a lot of time, money, and effort in Tank. And riding with Mayweather, this the blueprint. I mean,
you gonna get money, don't you?
Right. You know, it's like Michael Corleone. What's a better consigliere than his daddy? I got my daddy right here.
Yeah.
Well, who better than Floyd? If you're trying to learn how to do something, you should speak to someone who's done it.
Right.
If you want to be that draw, which he can be, and he has the opponents to become that great.
Yeah.
See, a lot of times you devoid of opponents. So you never can show how great you really are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand how great Aaron Pryor was, but once he cleaned out his division, wasn't nobody to fight. It's like who I want to say, Bernard Hopkins.
Yeah.
Through at least 10 years after he cleaned, nobody wanted to fight Bernard.
Right.
You got to remember, Roy went up and jumped over Bernard and went go get the heavyweight title. You should have fought Bernard.
Right.
You know, at super middleweight. But I say all that to say this: he has Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, and I even throw Telefimo in there because that's a payday too. Yeah. So he still has big all fights. These opponents that he can make it, so he can make a bunch of big fights. This is as wealthy as Sugar Ray Leonard had it. Yeah. You know, I got somebody to fight, and people want to see the fight.
2 questions. The 3 kings. Who's the baddest man, Devin, Shakur, or Tank?
Okay, so this is a loaded question. So, I'm a Tank fan. I'm a Tank fan simply because of the way that he thinks through his fight, right? I would like to see him get hit less, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he kind of that type of battler, right? Yeah. He need to get hit to get up to...
Get his blood going.
He ain't never been knocked down either. You know, he's been losing the fight because he knows he got a one-hitter quitter in both hands.
You're going to slip, and when you slip...
So it's just like this. I got 2 guns. You got 1. You got left hook. Yeah. I got 2 guns, bro. Right. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You feel me? Yeah. So, I mean, I think Tank wins once, 7 or 8, round 7 or 8, knockout. Right. You know, Ryan been down before. Ryan gets hit too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And like you said,
but he hasn't been fighting the notoriety of challengers.
That's my next question. Is Tank's resume that much better than Ryan's resume?
Santa Cruz, Isaac, I think so.
Barrows.
Yeah. And that's because of Floyd. But you're going to have to fight a Shakur Stevenson. You're going to have to fight a Devin Haney and Lomachenko to keep it all going. Right? Even, I think Luke Campbell even get back in the mix. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you can fight overseas. You know what I'm saying? But he sells out every arena he goes to. He has the highest pay-per-view next to Canelo. And Canelo got the whole country backing him. Right. You know, I was talking to a friend who's like, well, everything is good. At least Canelo won. Didn't you say that?
Canelo.
Right? That's an inside joke. Don't worry about it.
Oh, man. But, okay, so, I'm with you. I got Tank, man. And I want to give a shout out to Shakur. Shakur, I seen you handle your business against...
Exactly. Fight nobody. But the thing about it is, I don't think he got power. Right. I'll pick Devin the Dream Haney over Shakur right now. I think Shakur needs to stay where he at if he want to stay champion. But to get that money, he got to come up. He might outbox you for 12 rounds. Yeah. Him and Devin Haney, I think Devin is better boxing. Right. You know what I'm saying? And with not having that equalizer in the power, this is why I was so shocked at Telefimo being so bad. Right. Losing to Cambosis, the way that Devin Haney just
handled him.
I mean, it was 11-1.
Right.
I mean, it was boring. The second fight might have been 12-0. And it was quick and it was unnoticed. Yeah. Because you shouldn't have been champion. Telefimo just gave it all in that Lomachenko fight. Right. And he didn't have nothing less. And he might never have nothing less, but he's a name.
And just put the disclaimer out there, too. June 17th, people. They say it's finally going to happen. Bud and Arrow on Juneteenth. He got Bud I got Arab. We gonna see.
There's nothing else to say other than we'll see if the fight happens. Whatever.